Hello friends, my name is Lakshman Muralidhar Villevar. So today's topic is object life cycle in Java. So object life cycle, we will learn object life cycle in Java step by step. We should know how objects are born, live their life and then die at the end. So there are following steps come in the object life cycle. So there are 7 steps in the life cycle of objects. First is creation of dot class file on disk. Second is loading dot class file into memory. Third is looking for initialize static member of class. Fourth is ways to initialize class in Java. Then next step is allocation of memory for objects and reference variable, calling of the constructor of a class, and removing of object and reference variable from memory. So discuss about first step, creation of dot class file on disk. As you know that Java programs run on the Java virtual machine. When we compile the Java class, it is transformed into bytecode, which is platform and machine independent. The compiled classes are stored as a dot class file on a disk. Then the second step is loading dot class file into memory. After that, the Java runtime finds out that class on the disk that is in the form of dot class file. Java class loader loads that class into memory and then Java runtime reads it into the memory. Then second step is looking for initialized static members of a class. Now Java looks for all initialized static members of the class such as static method, static field and static block. You always remember that all the static member of a class do not belong to any particular instance of the class. It belongs to the class itself and is shared by all the objects created from the class. Then next step is initialize class in Java. A class can be initialized in two ways in Java. First, when you access a static field or static method of a class. For example, when you run the main method in a class, the class is initialized because the main method is static. And the second way is when object or instance of the class is created using the new keyword, the class is initialized. Then next step is allocation of memory for object and reference variable. In this step, Java allocates the memory on the heap for the object and memory on the stack for object reference variable. Then next step is calling the constructor of class. After allocating the memory, JVM calls the constructor of the class, which is like a method, but it is called only once when the object is created. The last step is removing of object and reference variable from memory. When the accessing of field and methods are completed, the object and its reference are removed from the memory by the JVM. At this time, the object has died. So this is all about the object life cycle in Java. Thank you.